Hi, this is part 2 of how to mod your Nerf Recon. Here's the opened up Recon, and in the last video I forgot to mention that there's 2 screws in the top of the cocking mechanism. So you just unscrew those 2 and it'll come out fine. So then to disassemble it, what you do is you pop this thing out like this and you'll get the spring. And then you'll be able to take this part out. Then what you do is you cock it back, like so, and then you will be able to just pull this out, and that won't really matter because you're going to figure out how to do this too. So, and it should look like this, and when you fire it, it'll just go like that, and push the arrow and push the dart. So, what it will look like is, you'll have a little air restrictor inside of here. And what you do is you just find a drill bit to fit inside this perfectly, and you just drill that thing completely out, and it should look completely like that. Completely hollow. So, and then here, this is the trigger mechanism. This is the trigger, and as you can see, I painted mine. So what you do and it just comes apart like this. There will also be another piece that goes right in here. And that piece is not needed, and you can just pull it out and throw it away, because you don't need it whatsoever. Alright, then to reassemble it, what you do is you put this part back on here, with this little square thing pushing up against that, like that. And then you're going to line up, there's a hole here, and there's a little peg on here. So you're going to line those up, and put it into there, and then you're going to cock it forward. And push that all the way forward, like that. Then you're going to do your cocking mechanisms. So you're going to put this thing in like that. It might be a little bit harder to get out. You might have to lift that up just a little bit. And it should slide in just like that. And then the trigger goes right in here, like this. And then you just push the spring into the little hole. And it'll fit all nice and snug like that. Then you take this piece, which is what fires it, and you put it into the slot right here, with the spring facing that way, and on the bottom. After that, you're pretty much done, but you'll have, up here, you'll have a little piece up here, for when you put the tactical rail on, and there'll be a little spring, and you just put that in there, up here. And then to finish putting it back together, you put the spring back on like that. And then you just pop the top on. And, oh yeah, well you have to have them lined up. So I find it easiest if you push them forward, because then you can line them up pretty good. And then you line it up like that. And it should fit nice and easily. But if you have something wrong, it won't fit good. So you just have to make sure you have it in right. Like this is in, and all the little pieces are pushed all the way in. So you just line it up, and it should pop right back together. And then you just screw in all the screws, screw in this little thing, and it should be done. And it should shoot an extra 10-15 feet. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Bye.